What's up? Alright, today we making chicken curry, and we making it with chicken thighs, because chicken thighs give us that really nice, rich, deep flavor. I mean, I used to make them with chicken breasts, and chicken breasts is fine if that's what you want to make them with, if you want to have a healthy option. But chicken thighs give a nice creamy flavor because of the extra fat in there. And speaking of the extra fat, the first thing we gonna do is we gonna trim off all the excess fat, because they're already fatty enough, so I don't need the extra. But you can, to save you a little bit of time, you can buy boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which is what I bought, you know what I mean? Because ain't nobody got time to be deboning chicken thighs. You know what I mean? I mean, no BS. This cuts out about an extra 45 minutes worth of work. It takes me about 20 minutes to cut away all this excess fat. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. All right. Now that we have the excess fat removed, what we're going to do now is we're going to cut them into about quarter size pieces. I mean, you can do them a little bit smaller if you'd like, but when you do them a little bit smaller, they cook a little bit faster, and when you cook it, they always shrink up. So unless you want a lot of really small pieces, it's safe to just go ahead and make them quarter size. So that's the next thing. All right, now that we got them cut into roughly quarter or $half, you could say, size pieces, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and season them. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get you a good Ziploc bag, a gallon size preferably. This is about 2 pounds worth of chicken thighs. So you want to have enough room to where once you season them, they can move around, so you can get the seasoning to coat every single piece. Okay, the first thing we use is a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, robust. You know what I mean? This brand is, let me adjust the camera really quickly. Pump pan. Okay, then you season them with a little bit of curry powder. Doesn't have to be organic, but this is obviously. Then garlic powder and onion powder. Paprika. Oh, definitely you cannot forget the salt. You don't really have to add the pepper, but I like mine kind of spicy, so I add just a little bit of pepper. Turmeric, it's something that adds to the flavor, and it also has great antioxidant properties. You know what I mean? Add a little bit of this in some of your food, may take away some of your minor aches and pains a lot better than aspirin. A little bit of Italian season, not a lot because it's not an Italian dish, but it does add to the layers of flavor, so you add a little bit of that. And ground white pepper. If you like spicy curry, this is what's going to give it a lot of spice. But I really wouldn't put too much white pepper if you don't like things that's too spicy. But just one good pass, one time over, will give it a great flavor. So now it's time to go ahead and season. And I just kind of eyeball it. So you want more of the curry, the garlic powder, and paprika than anything else. All right, now that we got everything mixed up, this is what it should look like. You know, you can see all the curry, the paprika, and everything else nice and mixed up. So what you do is you put some extra virgin olive oil in your skillet and put your stove on about 5 or 6, well, about 5. You know what I mean? On my stove, that's between medium and 6, so about 5. And you want to go ahead and put the curry in the pot and let it brown. You're not trying to cook it fully, just cook it for about 2-3 minutes till it's brown. And what that's going to do is that's going to lock the juices in. And once it browns, we'll move on to our next step, which is to go ahead and let it simmer. Okay, skillet's nice and hot. So, now it's time to go ahead and pour it out, but be careful because it pops sometimes. You want to, yeah, that's good. But yeah, be careful because sometimes it pops and you don't want to burn yourself. You know what I mean? Y'all not going to be suing me, blaming me for y'all burning yourself. So, hey, cook at your own risk. There we go. This is my official curry spatula, or whatever you want to call it. You see how yellow it is? I know it's bamboo, but it's a little bit darker than what it was when I first got it. Because this is one of my favorite dishes. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells delicious. But while you have that simmering, now is a great time to go ahead and boil your water for your rice. Because we also use rice, but the type of rice I use is I just use the regular boil in a bag. See that? Regular boil in a bag, great value, nothing special. I prefer the instant rice. I mean, I don't have all day to be sitting there boiling rice. And I'm not the best rice boiler. I can cook curry and I can cook a lot of other shit, but I'm not the best at cooking rice. Sorry, I know some people have that issue, but shit, I'm one of those people. So I will not be silenced, and I'm letting y'all know. But this is what it looks like. Put it in the rice, I'll put it in the water, and let it boil. And while you're letting everything brown, it's a great time to go ahead and re-season. But you're not going to need all your seasonings. Just a little bit of salt. Curry. Use curry liberally. It is a curry dish. So if you don't have enough curry, it's just going to taste like sauteed chicken, and that would be a disaster. So curry and paprika. And let's see what else. Just a little bit more garlic powder, and that's about it. All right, now that we've browned the chicken thighs, what we're gonna do is add a little bit of water to it. Okay, right here, I have about 2/3 of a cup. All right, we're gonna add a little bit more water to it. Another 2/3. Maybe about half of that. So maybe about a whole cup in total. And then we're going to take it and we're going to turn it down to about 3. If you have a top, go ahead and cover it. If you don't have a top, just go ahead and wrap it in foil. but you turn it down to 3 and let it cook for 20 minutes. All right, it's been 20 minutes, so our curry should be ready. So let's see what it looks like. When you're using foil, make sure you put on gloves. You do not want to burn your hands. Shit, because that steam, it will do it. Trust me. Okay, that's a little bit. Woo. Okay. All right, let's see. Look at all that steam. There we go. Okay, time to go ahead and cut it off. Stir it up a little bit. And what I like to do is I like to add spinach to it. You know, it just makes it taste a lot better. I like vegetables in my curry, so spinach is all. But I mean, if you like arugula or any other kind of leafy green, feel free to add it. But I add spinach. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I got organic spinach. Before you just dump a whole thing of organic spinach, you wanna go ahead and check it, because since it's organic, they don't use pesticides and stuff like that, so you might have like a bug or something in there. I saw a seed in my spinach, so I made sure I got that shit out before I'm adding it to my curry. Cause yeah, this took too long to go to waste, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is one of those meals that I make when I don't necessarily feel like, you know, cooking all day or anything like that. It's really a meal to where it takes about an hour total time, but that includes, you know, maybe about 30 minutes or so to, you know, cut up the chicken thighs, you know what I mean? And get the excess fat off the chicken thighs. So here we go. And once you add the spinach, you want to go ahead and take it off the heat, because the spinach will wilt up real quick. So I'm going to stir this up, and I'll be back with the final dish in a minute. So oh yeah, look at that. Looks delicious. Nice. See how thick the sauce is? I don't know if y'all can see this. You see that? See how nice and thick it is? I mean, that's because the water mixes with the fat from the chicken thighs, and it just makes it a really, really good, hearty dish. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I wish y'all could smell that. Wish y'all could taste it too. I haven't tasted it yet, but I know it's delicious because I make curry all the time. I mean, today it is chicken thigh curry, but sometimes I do goat curry, and goat curry is delicious too. Or curry goat, I should say. Excuse me. All right, we'll be back. All right, after about an hour, this is our final meal. Looks delicious. Look at that. It's that steam. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there we go. See the nice big chunks of curry chicken, spinach, and our brown rice. So that's it.